Today on our 2016 Nissan Rogue, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Glacier Cable Snow Tire Chains, part number PW1046. So here's what our chains look like fully installed. These are going to be great to give you that extra traction in light snow or ice. Now the ladder pattern design is going to give us better traction whether we're starting out or coming to a stop. Now the steel rollers are going to give us good traction and give us a nice smooth ride compared to square links. Our chains here are SAE Class S chains, and what that means is they're designed to work with vehicles with limited wheel well clearance. Now our chains do meet the requirements for the Department of Transportation in all 50 states. They come in a quantity of 2, and they do come with a reusable storage bag. That way you can keep them in the trunk of your car and they're ready for whenever you need that extra traction. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's show you how to get them installed. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to lay our chains flat. We go and inspect them and make sure that there's no kinks or any damage. Now if we pay attention to the end here, we're going to have a small hook that wraps around our cable. Now we need to make sure that the hook is facing away from the tire, and the side that's going to be resting against it is going to be this nice smooth flat side here. With everything looking good on our chain, we can go ahead and take it and we're going to drape it over our tire. Now we're going to want to try to get it as even as we can, front to back and side to side. Now we can go to the inside and start making our connections. Now one end of our chain is going to be open and we're going to have these metal stops, and the other end we're going to have a small clip. It's going to have a hole in it. Now we're going to take those metal stops and feed them through the large hole on our clip here. Now we don't want to go too tight because we may have to make some adjustments after we get the front connected. So we'll just get it a little snug. And then now with the excess links here, you can actually come to the other end here, and we're going to have another little stop right here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to feed it the metal stop through the large hole, and then it'll lock into place and keep those metal stops and the free chain from flopping around. Now we can move to the front side and start connecting to the other end. Now the front's going to connect the same way. We're just going to take our metal stops, put it through our hole, and this time we're going to want to get them as nice and snug as we can. And then the excess cable we can feed through the other end of our clip and I'll hold it in place just like that. Now here we have our chain fully installed, and you can see there's still a little bit of slack in our chain. Now the manufacturer does recommend the use of a rubber tire adjuster, and the way we're going to do that is we're just going to take the hooks and we're going to make sure they're facing away from the tire, and we can just start connecting them. And our chain's nice and taut. Now would be a good time to drive forward a few feet, get out and check your connections. With everything looking good, we're ready to hit the road. And that'll finish up our look at the Glacier Cable Snow Tire Chains, part number PW1046 on our 2016 Nissan Rogue.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.